like me personally, and even, I had the honor of meeting Michael J. White, and
Oh yeah,
I
strong.
felt so cool hanging out with that guy. He was throwing me spinning kicks. I'm like, holy cow! I thought my spinning kicks were cool. I almost bowed to the dude. I'm like, yo, you are the man.
Yeah,
And there's one thing he kind of said to me. He's like, man, I like your style, I like the way you fight, I like the way you carry yourself, and don't change, man. Just be you. And it's like so many people, and that's why it was so hard for a lot of people to understand why am I this different type of fighter. Like, oh man, why are you so nice in the ring? I always get that. Why are you so nice? Well, there's a thing called my life, and there's a thing called your life. And God made me this way. I can't change for you. And I know it's because, in that sport, the brutality of it is you go in there, beat the piss out of the person, and then afterwards you be nice.
yeah,
But it's who I am. I can't change it, and it's I struggle with it for such a long time because I wasn't brought up that way. Yeah, I love to fight or compete, I should say, but I just don't know how to trash talk. I don't know how to say all this shit. I don't know how to be mean. I go in there and I enjoy more of just picking you apart. What's wrong with being a little different? Oh, it's what you want me to do? Last time I checked, I'm the one in there
right.
freaking fighting. You're the fucking one out there watching, so I got to please you? No, I'm doing this for me. So when someone says, oh, do it for your fans, I'm like, what fans? The fans that are watching. I'm like, no, 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 no. My fans are my friends, and my fans are my family.
Yeah,
Because those
no
are the
matter
people
what.
I do not have to explain myself to. Those are the people that when I'm not doing good, I don't have to say, hey, man, I'm sorry, man, because they're there for me.
No
But for
matter.
the people who don't know who the hell I am, they only see certain things, and they're like, well, this guy's not as good as we thought. He was doing so well in the Tough Show, but now he's choking.
Yeah.
First of all, it is so hard to be in that world of fighting. And yeah, I'll admit it. I have a hard time. I have a mental problem going in there and try to take someone's head off. But then you have someone to say, well, why do you do it? Because it's my fucking dream. I'm not going to run away from it because you said so. So
Yeah.
I'm fighting myself to unlock my true potential. That's what I'm doing. I'm still fighting. So even though I have the world saying you're not that good, I'm saying fuck you guys. I'm still gonna do it anyways because it's my fucking dream.
Yep. You know what, man? The general consensus, and I'll tell you right now, I'll shoot on my own here. The general consensus on you is that we know how good you are, and it's like when we don't see you murder somebody in the octagon, like we're gonna be disappointed. Like that's how high the bar is. If somebody's not in a body bag at the end of your fight, like the crowd's gonna be like, all right, all right. You know what
Listen,
I'm
he's
saying?
the ambulance man. He's not
The
the,
ambulance,
yeah, he's not.
exactly. Brazil had it right. They knew it before we did. If your opponent does leave an ambulance, it's gonna be like people are gonna be angry at Vince McMahon after a WWE Raw taping, is what I'm saying to you, man.
You know who I feel like personally? No, I feel like I feel like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I'm that guy
Yep,
that wouldn't hurt a fly unless I had to. But I
yep,
love to compete. And if you look at Goku, for those of you who do not know what Dragon Ball is, it is the greatest anime ever created. And Goku is this guy. Pretty much, he sent the planet Earth to he was a Saiyan, and they were as babies they ship them off the planet so they grow up and kill everybody and
yep.
you pretty much steal the planet.
He
So
even
he came
died.
to Earth as a kid. He even died at the end, but he fell on his head as a kid, so he forgot about all that. And he grew up to be this great kid who loved to fight because it's already in his genes. He just loves to test himself. He loves to go up against people that are way better than him to see how well he matches up. Because in his head, it's about him becoming better. It's about him testing his skill. That's exactly how I feel. But not everyone's going to get that because we're so prone to see someone just punch someone in the face only. And you know what? There's new caliber fighters coming, man. You look at that dude, TJ. He displayed some shit where you're like, whoa, fighters can do that. There's no more, I'm just going to punch you in the face and you're going to punch me back. There's some elite guys coming up, man. And that's the stuff fighting should be all about, getting in there and just taking it to a higher level. So watch out.
That's weird because you are the elite guy coming up. But even you know it though, you see it coming. And yeah, man, the Super Saiyan, he died and came back as the Super Saiyan. That was the
His
craziest shit, man.
daddy came back, man. He's such a good dude. I personally feel like that. If there's anybody I can relate myself to, it's a freaking fictional character of a cartoon.
Well, Uriah, get
It's
ready.
funny because me and Rhonda was having a debate over this, and we were arguing who was better. It was Goku and Vegeta. You should have been there, man. We're in this hotel. We're arguing. I'm like, yeah, but Goku does this. And she's like, yeah, but Vegeta's blah, blah, blah. And the whole room standing there looking at us like, what the fuck are you two talking about? And we were just arguing about it. It was so funny.
At the peak of your, I gotta ask, I know you probably never actually realistically thought about this, but if you had to give yourself a realistic power level, if you had to guess what your power level is when you're at your peak in any fight that you've ever had or like training or sparring session, what do you think, honestly, man, what do you think your power level would be at right now, Uriah Hall?
Now, when you say power level, you mean like I gotta charge up?
I'm referring to like, okay, we all know the famous one where Vegeta is like, my power level is over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Do you think you are anywhere near to the 9,000 mark at your peak?
You know what? I think I'm probably like a little bit of that Gohan, where I have this hidden power and I just need to be pushed the right way,
Right.
and it will come out. I think
Yeah.
I'm right there, because if you watch Gohan, he'll have some moments where some shit will happen. He'll just snap and he'll go back. And I've had those episodes. I've sparred or compete with dudes where I saw red and I did some shit that I didn't even know I could do, and then I would just snap out of it. It's weird. So all I'm doing is just trying to control it.
Now, I understand that, and it's
weird.
weird.
I'm probably right at level 2, like right there.
I hear you, man.